Hello and welcome to Queen Bee Rising. I'm Tanya Rutherford, your host and the creator of our framework and our programs. Now, I don't know what your journey's been like, but I can share with you that I went through a really rough patch. It was probably about 9 months, and I can see when I look back that it was really building up over years. I was giving away my power. I'd lost my confidence, my clarity. I was stuck in shame and scarcity and fear, and I'd lost all the joy. I'd lost my voice, and I definitely lost my own sense of personal power. And I spent quite a lot of time building myself back up from that point. And I've used that along with my coaching experience and my learning design experience to create programs and particularly a framework that can help other women like you, like me, to actually get through this easier and a lot faster. And it really tells us how we actually structure each of our programs to make sure that we're capturing what you need when you're actually going through a personal transformation. One of the biggest things that we need to do to really become that strong, courageous, unstoppable version of ourselves is to step into our feminine power. Why feminine power, you might ask? Well, a lot of women that I've spoken to, particularly those who've gone through a domestic violence relationship or some other trauma experience, is that the concept of power has become very masculine, very aggressive, manipulative, controlling, and quite frankly, destructive. And that's not the kind of energy you want to pull into yourself. So instead, bringing in our feminine power is really embracing our full selves, our creative and our playful parts, our spiritual and our sensual part, and our nurturing, our playful and our compassionate part. It's also about putting a stop to our power leaks. And we do that by having strong, supportive boundaries, by speaking up and owning our voice, by choosing to stay in integrity and in alignment with our own personal values. And it's definitely not about taking other people's baggage on or taking their shit at all. It's about spending time with the people that uplift and support us and not with the ones that are bringing us down. And perhaps most of all, it's about reconnecting with ourselves so that we can not just hear our intuition, but we can learn to trust it again as well. Now, to do all of this well, we need to feel safe, particularly within our own bodies, which is where the awareness of what's going on in our bodies during this life stage is so important, as is how our nervous system is impacting our bodies, our minds, our emotions on a daily basis. And when we bring all of this together, we're able to make some really powerful shifts without creating more trauma for ourselves, which of course is key to feeling strong, courageous, and unstoppable.